How's everybody doing today? I was told to stop saying good afternoon because apparently I sound like William Shatner. I hope everybody's doing great in the snowy weather, unless you're in Southern California. My name is Lane Clemens. I am a Goldwell artist from Durham, North Carolina, and I really just want to thank you for bestowing upon me the honor and the privilege to take the time out of your day to listen to what I have to share with you, because it's probably the most exciting news that Goldwell has had to launch since about 2002 with Illumin. Before we start with everything, first I kind of just want everybody to close their eyes. I'm going to say the word Goldwell, and with your eyes closed, what pops into your mind? Probably premium hair color, the best hair color in the world. Color zoom? Okay, open them. So when I say Goldwell now, we don't just have to think the best color in the world, color zoom, or amazing color techniques. We can still think that. Well, of course we're still going to think that. However, we can also talk about and know that we have luxury hair care products, premium hair care products, to send home with our clients that we know that we can stand behind with 100% conviction that they will support our color work at home. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kerasilk. So, what is Kerasilk? Well, it's new, it's revolutionary, and it provides amazingly beautiful hair transformations. Inspired by premium skincare, we can now send our clients home with products that we know have the ability to support the work that we do in the salon. And it's not just color work anymore, and it's not just our Kerasilk Control Smoothing Treatment. We have 4 segments that are going to support 3 premium in-salon treatments. 1 to support our amazing color work that we do, especially just for the color work that we do. It's not just for the frizzy and the frustrated anymore. We now have a segment, Reconstruct, for the stressed and for the damaged hair. We also have Repower, which is going to take those clients from limp to luxurious. We've also got our color segment, which is going to take those really, really rich colors and just go from dull to dazzling. So, you know, with the original Kerasilk Control, we were just using this for people who had that frizzy and that unmanageable hair. But now we can take products from the Control segment and put them with products in the Repower segment. We can put products from the Repower segment and send them home with our clients who also need some of the Reconstruct. These products are designed to be intermingled, and they're designed to be specifically customized to the needs of each and individual client. And I'm so excited to tell you a little bit more about that. But real quick, I just want to talk about something. This is a huge year for Goldwell. Not only are we launching the new Kerasilk experience, we're also launching our Master Trend Stylist experience, along with our Essential Shapes. Master Trend Stylist is going to be a 3-day program where we go into haircutting and styling trends, along with our Essential Shapes program, which is also a 3-day cutting program designed by our global artistic haircutting ambassador, Jay Mahmood. And what this is going to do is it's going to get into those fundamentals of haircutting shapes, and we look forward to really launching a lot more as time goes on. But this is really a journey, and so now we really have the whole gamut. We've got color, we've got cutting, and we've got styling that we're ready to just take and share with all of you guys, and we're so excited to do it. They're both going to be, all of these classes are going to be held at our academies in New York and in Santa Monica. And so, like I said, I highly recommend that you get involved in one of these journeys, because that's exactly what it is. It's the beginning of a journey that Goldwell is taking into the future. And it's, like I said, we're super excited about it. So let's get back to Kerasilk. Okay, what is the new Kerasilk? Kerasilk is premium protection, premium support, and premium transformation. We have a technology that we like to call KT3, or Kera Transform technology, and that's included in all of our products here. Every single one of our products carries the first 2 support and protect products, and that 3rd ingredient is going to be transformative. It's different in each one of our segments, and that's what makes the magic happen in each one of these segments. Our first segment, or our first ingredient, is a color caring silk, and what that's going to do is, let's pretend that that's an umbrella that's going to go over top of the hair shaft. And what that does is, when water comes down towards that hair shaft, that color carrying silk is going to prevent the water molecules from getting into the hair shaft, which prevents those color molecules from flushing out. That's amazing. I mean, who doesn't love that? right? So next we have an engineered keratin. And what that's going to do is that's going to support the hair structure and bring to life the transformations that each segment can make. So like I said, the third ingredient is going to be the transformative ingredient, and that's going to be different for each segment. So as we go in, come on guys. Well, we are just going to hold this. So I would like to introduce to you KT3 technology. What KT3 technology is, like I said, it is the support, it's the transform, and it is the protect of these products. Let's get into support, protect, and transform a little bit more. Now, what is the technology powering the KT3 and powering the new Kerasilk? Well, the transformative ingredients, like I said, there is the engineered keratin, which supports, there's the color carrying silk, and the specialized ingredient, which transforms. Now, in each of our segments, like I said, each transformative ingredient is different. We have glyoxylic acid in our control segment. In our reconstruct, we have hyalovale. Repower is elastine. Color is tamanu oil. And we're going to get into what each single one of those does as we progress more into each segment. Okay, well, we'll pick that up in 1 second. So, let's talk about our first segment. The segment that started it all, control. We have our original Kerasilk Control Smoothing Treatment. It has our engineered keratin, our color carrying silk, and our glyoxylic acid as our transformative ingredient in our control segment. Now, in our premium and salon smoothing treatment, the glyoxylic acid lives in the cortex of the hair. In the support line, and I like to call this a support line instead of a product line because that's kind of actually what it is our treatment support line that we're sending home with our guests. So in our control segment, like I said, our protect ingredient is our color carrying silk. Our support ingredient is our engineered keratin, and the glyoxylic acid is our transformative ingredient in our control segment. Again, living in the cortex in the premium and salon treatment, this is going to last 3 to 5 months depending on your client's lifestyle and the support products that they're taking home. Now, what does glyoxylic acid do? Well, so what it does is it creates modified keratin bonds using the heat of our hot tools, and it modifies the shape of the hair and smooths the hair using the heat of hot tools. So as the keratin bond is in the hair, we pass the blow dryer over the hair, and then one arm is created on the keratin bond. I'm a keratin bond, and then we've just passed the blow dryer over. So now one arm's been created. As we go through the service and then pass our flat iron over top of the hair shaft, another bond has been created. And then this is what changes the shape and smooths the shape of our hair. That is our transformative ingredient in our control segment. Now, how do we support this at home, you ask? Well, I'm about to tell you. We start with our shampoo and our conditioner. Kerasilk Control Shampoo and Conditioner. Again, color carrying silk and an engineered keratin with the glyoxylic acid living on the outside layer of the hair and the support products. For those guests who like a little bit of extra moisture and control, we have our intensive smoothing mask. This is a great product to keep in the salon and also send home with our clients. Now, you can see the inspiration from the premium skincare because as I take off the top of the jar, before I remove the lid, we have a little scoop. And the scoop really comes in handy because think about when your client is in the shower. They spend a decent amount of money on this product, and the last thing you want is to think about them in the shower while everything's wet and they're dipping their hand and they're trying to scoop the rest of the product out. That's where the scoop comes in handy. You can get it out. It applies best, in my opinion, to towel dried hair with a good comb through. Less product comb through means everything is evenly distributed. about 5 to 10 minutes with a good rinse. It's great for a little bit of extra support, like I said, at home, or if you're running about 5 minutes behind in the salon, I wouldn't know anything about that. Now, once we've moved past the shampoo bowl in the shower, how are we going to support our smoothing treatment at home? Well, this has probably become my favorite product. This is our Control Smoothing Fluid. This is an amazing product you can use on wet or dry hair. Wet hair, again, it's great on damp, towel-dried hair. About 2 pumps, put in the hair, comb through, and then proceed with your finished blowout. If you use this on the hair dry, it's a great finishing product just to kind of seal down those split ends and those little frizz balls, and you can just kind of run your hands 1 pump, really no more than that. I find that the smoothing fluid works better with a finer texture of hair. For the more coarse textured hair, we've got the Rich Protective Oil. Now, with the Rich Protective Oil, just like the smoothing fluid, what that's going to do is going to help your blow dry out. Put on damp hair, again 2 pumps, we put it in the hair, we comb it through, and then proceed with our finished blowout. Like I said, I like to use this for a more coarse or more dense textured hair. And it can be used on dry hair as well. Again, I say probably 1 pump. Make sure you emulsify it really well through the hands. Less is more with this product. It's highly, highly concentrated. So just 1 pump, get down through the ends of that hair and really seal those ends up. So, and just a quick recap for our control segment. We have our Keratin Control Smoothing Treatment, which is going to last 3 to 5 months. And with that smoothing treatment at home, we're going to support that with our shampoo and our conditioner, our intensive smoothing mask, our smoothing fluid, and our Rich Protective Oil. And that, my friends, was what started it all. That's the Kerasilk Control. Now, if you like that, we've got 3 more segments, and I'm really, really excited to share that with you. So I'm going to go ahead, put it into gear, and we're going to move right on to reconstruct. So we've all had that client in our chair that has that super, super stressed hair, and they come in for a haircut. You get them in the shampoo bowl, you get them back to your chair, you take your wet brush, and even with a wet brush, you're just having a difficult time with that combability. We have a treatment for that now, and I present our Reconstruct treatment. Now, the transformative ingredient in our Reconstruct treatment is called Hyaloveil. Hyaloveil is inspired by a premium skincare ingredient called hyaluronic acid, and that is known for protection and moisturizing. Now, with our premium in salon service for the Reconstruct segment, we like to have our client come in about 45 minutes prior to their haircut. We give them a great shampoo at the bowl, we bring them back to the chair, and we perform this service at the chair. The treatment comes out of this awesome container. Now, what's really neat about this container is that it's a delaminated container, and let me explain to you real quick what that means. As a delaminated container, there's an airless bag inside of here, so there's a negative pressure system. If we take the top off of this, it puts air into there and it's finished. So if we go to hit the pump and there's no product coming out, chances are that it's probably done and it's time to move on to another one. I really just needed to say that because if we do take the top off, we have to finish with the product, toss it, and start over. So it's probably best. These are expensive, so as a salon owner, you probably want to make sure that your stylists know not to open this. So as we bring our clients back to the chair for our Reconstruct treatment, we apply our Reconstruct treatment from roots to ends. Now, if we see any areas of the hair that are overstressed, that probably need a little bit more attention, after we shampoo them, we can apply our intensive repair pre-treatment before we apply the intensive repair treatment. We would comb that pre-treatment through and then follow with our intensive repair treatment. One really interesting thing about this treatment is once we get it in the hair and comb it through, we actually do what's called a hair massage, and so it's almost a twiddling of the thumbs as we go down the hair shaft. So we do that, we put on our awesome new luxurious spa turban, we allow it to marinate for about 15 minutes, and we follow up with the rinsing at the shampoo bowl. Now, one thing I really do want to point out is I have found that I really enjoy putting these spa turbans in a towel warmer. And then as we go to wrap the turban around their head, we take it out of the towel warmer, which gives the client a really great premium experience. So once we have done this treatment at the salon, how do they support this at home, right? Well, Kerasilk Reconstruct shampoo and our Reconstruct conditioner. Gentle cleansing, gentle conditioning is not going to weigh the hair down, very lightweight. And again, an intensive repair mask. Just like in our control segment, this is going to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, comb through until dry hair. In the salon or at home, again, a great support product to send home after we do our in-salon treatment. And finishing up with our Reconstruct segment, we have an amazing detangler. I am finding that this is working as a great cutting lotion. It's set in 2 phases. We shake it up. It is our Reconstruct Regenerating Blow Dry Spray. It mists very lightly into the air. It detangles almost any hair texture and works amazing as a cutting lotion as well. And so, to recap our Reconstruct line, we do have our intensive repair premium and salon treatment. Supporting that at home, we have our Reconstruct shampoo, conditioner, and our intensive repair mask. And to finish off with our Reconstruct blow dry, we've got the regenerating blow dry spray. So what do we think so far, right? We talked about our Kerasilk Control. We've talked about our Kerasilk Reconstruct. So real quick, I do want to touch on something about our Kerasilk Control, our original smoothing treatment. Even though we have expanded our Kerasilk line, nothing about our treatment has changed. We know that it's first class. We know it's an amazing treatment. So we haven't changed anything ingredient-wise. We did tweak the fragrance just a touch. And our finishing serum is more of a cream base. So we can actually finish the service with a more luxurious finish instead of having that more liquefied serum. And that's really the only thing that's different about our control smoothing treatment, and I really just wanted to touch on that. So we've talked about control, and our transformative ingredient control is glyoxylic acid. We've talked about our Reconstruct, and our transformative ingredient in our Reconstruct segment is hyaluronic, again inspired by hyaluronic acid. When I think about Kerasilk, I like to think of it, like I said, as a support line, not necessarily a hair care line, but I also like to think of it as a treatment-based support line. We're supporting our treatments at home, but everything is just so amazing and so luxurious in this product line that it's almost like we're continuing the treatments at home. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really finding that my clients are loving everything about this, and I'm sure yours will too. So next we're going to talk about something that really is near and dear to my heart, because I mean, when people are sitting here talking to me in my chair about they can never put anything in their hair to get it big enough, they're preaching to the choir. At least their hair grows. That's what I tell them. I'd like to introduce to you Kerasilk Repower. Now, I know for me, there's that one client that sits in my chair with that one hair type that no matter what kind of conditioning treatment it is, they are out the door before I finish saying treatment. And it's the person who has the limp, fine hair. Well, not anymore. So now I introduce Kerasilk Repower. And what is Kerasilk Repower? Well, it's going to take that limp client to luxurious. We do have our color carrying silk for the protection. We've got our engineered keratin for support. This is going to be a medium molecular keratin. And our transformative ingredient in the Repower segment is called elastine. Now, what is elastine? Elastine is going to strengthen and bodify the hair. Elastine is going to improve the elasticity and the combability in the hair. Elastine is also going to help with our style retention. These are the clients that tend to really have the most trouble keeping any style in their hair, and the elastine is going to help. So when the client comes into the salon, how do we talk about this? Well, first of all, we talk about how the treatment is performed. Again, we grab our delaminated container. I would say a standard treatment is 25 mils, which is about 5 pumps. It's about 5 mils per pump. I would not put more than 5 pumps in here, especially for the repower treatment. Reconstruct may be a little bit different. You can always go back and get more, but again, we can't take the top off to replace anything that we overpour. So we would start by bringing the client to the chair, talking to them, and evaluating their hair, going through our consultation. Taking them to the shampoo bowl, shampooing with our repower shampoo, and bringing them back to the chair. With our treatment and bowl and brush, we go ahead and apply the product from roots to ends. Now, where in our reconstruct treatment, we would go ahead and apply the product from roots to ends on a section and go in with our hair massage. With the repower treatment, what we're going to do is we're going to apply the treatment from roots to ends, all the way from the hairline to hairline. We're going to comb that through, and then that's where the good stuff happens. We go in and we hit every pressure point on each side of the hairline, from the nape of the neck all the way up to the front. And we use our thumbs hitting those pressure points, and we take our fingers and we do an invigorating scalp massage. And as we're doing that, we're pushing the hair up and away from the roots, giving that client an opportunity to relax and get away the stresses of the day, but we're still hitting all those pressure points, and we're working about 7 times upward circular motions in each section until we get to the front. I like to repeat that for about 10 minutes. These are both massages that you will want to practice before you start doing these in the salon, because we're using muscles in our hands that we're generally not used to using, and they can cramp. So it's probably best if we practice this before we do it on a client, so we don't run through having hand cramps. Once we go through that scalp massage as many times as we want to do it, then we go back, grab our spa turban out of, like I like to do it, out of the towel warmer. It's just a little bit more luxurious. Place it on the head. Again, allow that to marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes. Rinse and follow through with our volume intensing post-treatment. This will be sprayed on the hair and combed through, and then we'll follow through with our repower blow dry. Now again, how do we support this at home? Well, this is really, really exciting. I'm super stoked about this. Actually, my clients that I've used this on are so excited about this, and it's kind of amazing. All right, let's start. Repower shampoo. Very, very gentle cleansing. Now, this is one of the most innovative products I have seen as a hairdresser. This is our Repower Volume Foam Conditioner, and I really am just going to show you real quick. It literally is like a mousse. Now what I have done is I have invited my clients to use this product, or to reach back once I put this product on their towel dried hair. You can apply it to wet or towel dried. And then I comb the product through. I've invited them, if they wish, to reach behind them and just kind of feel their hair, because I want them to feel what this product is like. As somebody who does not use a lot of conditioner because their hair is so limp, a client is going to love the fact they can reach back and they can feel the conditioning agents of this, but it's not going to weigh their hair down. So once we go ahead and rinse that out, how do we finish off at home? Well, we have our Repower Volume Blow Dry Spray. This is really, really cool. We can use this right directly on the scalp as a root lifter and comb it through and use it through the ends. If we want a little bit more support in our style, a little bit more hold, we can use our Repower Volume Plumping Cream. Now, this can also be used on wet or dry hair. It is a cream. Again, I like to emulsify it through, all through my fingers, pull it through the hair, towel dried hair with a good comb through, follow through with our Repower Blow Dry. One great thing that this can be used for as well is when we do finish our Repower Blow Dry sets, we can take 1 pump of this in our hands and pull down and just really, really go over top of those ends to give those ends a little bit more structure and support on our finished blow dry. So, just a little bit of a recap on our Repower segment. We have our Repower Volume Intensifying Treatment, followed by our Volume Intensifying Post-Treatment. Supporting our treatment at home, we have our Repower Shampoo, our Volume Foam Conditioner, the Volume Blow Dry Spray, and our Volume Plumping Cream. And that, my friends, is Kerasilk Repower. All right, so we come down to the very, very, very last segment. Goldwell is known for our color. Everybody knows us for our color. We're the best color line in the world, let's face it, right? Well, we can't leave the color out of our Kerasilk, can we? Absolutely not. Ladies and gentlemen, Kerasilk color. What is involved in our Kerasilk color? Well, we've got our color carrying silk. It's a high molecular keratin, which is going to support the engineered keratin. And our transformative ingredient in our color segment is tamanu oil. What is tamanu oil? Well, it's a very, very highly refractive oil, which gives it tons and tons of shine to the hair. It has UVA and UVB protection in it. And so we can send our clients home with these products knowing, again, with 100% conviction, that those deep auburns and those rich mahoganies are going to be just a little bit more supported on a little bit more of a premium line. So before we get into our support care line, I want to talk about this. This is our structure balancing treatment. This goes on to the hair before a color service. Now, this is not replacing our structure equalizing treatment. This is a little bit more of a premium service for those clients that are getting maybe that necktie up color service. This is something that is put on just like a structuring equalizing treatment and combed through. So when we send our clients home, or before we send our clients home, I do want to talk about this really, really cool post-finishing cream serum. Once they finish with the shampoo bowl, we use our finishing cream serum. And again, this is a really nice cream base. The top goes on this time, which is really, really neat. There's about 3 applications in our finishing cream serum. This goes onto the hair combed through following our color service. We can also put the top back on this and send this home as an add-on treatment for our guests as well. Now, how are we supporting our amazing color at home? Well, we have our Kerasilk Color shampoo along with our Kerasilk Color conditioner. My hands are slippery today. So, we have our shampoo and conditioner. We have another amazing product. This is our cleansing conditioner. This is a really, really cool product. I like to think of this as a wet version of dry shampoo. This is not going to knock off all of product buildup that our clients get throughout the week as they're styling their hair. This is a really, really nice in-between just to kind of give them a feeling of being slightly cleansed with good conditioning. This will be used in the shower. Used like a shampoo, it will not set up. So you just put it on, scrub the scalp a little bit, maybe run a comb through it, and then rinse it out. We do have a mask. We have an intense luster mask to take home or to use in the salon for our clients as well. Again, with the tamanu oil, it's highly refractive. We do have a scoop in here as well to send home with our clients. This is going to be a really, really great product, and it's really a really great upgrade to the service. Now, how are we going to support these at home once we're leaving the shower and the shampoo bowl? Well, again, we have another great blow dry spray. This is our protective blow dry spray. Again, in 2 phases. It shakes up, mist lightly into the air. I also like to use this as a detangler and as a cutting lotion on those really, really rich mahoganies and auburns. This is a really, really, really great product to use. So I talked to you about our wet version of a dry shampoo. Kerasilk now has an amazing dry shampoo. This is a gentle dry shampoo. The fragrance in our color segment blows me away. It does not drop down onto the ground. It does not flake, and it does not get white onto the scalp. This can be used on any color hair. Gently spray onto the scalp at a good arm's distance away. Massage into your scalp, and then take the brush and brush through. So, recapping our color segment, we have our finishing cream serum, which this is going to be used in the salon and at home. Again, a great upgrade to our service. It does have the cap that we can send home with our clients after we have applied the first treatment, and this can be used once a week. We have our Kerasilk Color shampoo and conditioner. We have our Kerasilk Color cleansing conditioner. Again, I like to say it's my version of it's my wet version of a dry shampoo. we have our intensive luster mask. At home, we're supporting our color with our protective blow dry spray. And we're keeping that color really, really vibrant by not washing it every day because we're using our gentle dry shampoo. So folks, that's it. I just thought I would show you Anastasia real quick. She is our red carpet curls and our soft waves, and these are two of the techniques we will be teaching in our Master Stylist Trend class in salons and at our academies in New York and Santa Monica. I would like to say thank you to Miranda for sitting here all day with her spa turban on. She's had an amazing treatment. We did a little bit of repower at the root and some reconstruct through her mid shafts and ends. I would also like to thank my friends in the control, the reconstruct, the repower, and the color segment. They have done a great job today. And believe it or not, I would like to thank my friends in the flip chart world, provided they did not care to perform to their ability today, and that's okay. I want to really, really thank you guys so much for the opportunity. I cannot wait for March 1st. I'm hoping I know my stuff. I can't wait for your feedback. And I tried to go a little bit slower this time. Thank you so much, guys.